Welcome back, movie buffs. Today we are diving into the 2022 movie Influencer. But before we begin, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss any of our heart-pounding movie breakdowns. The movie opens on an island, where a woman lies motionless on the ground. Then the story shifts to an Instagram influencer named Madison, who is in Thailand. She has been there for a week. Her boyfriend Ryan planned the trip, but he was supposed to arrive 2 days earlier and never showed up. Madison decides to enjoy Thailand and have some relaxing time. She spends her time posting videos, photos, and promoting a beauty product, but it is clear she is not happy being there alone. One night, while she is drinking at the bar of a 5-star hotel, a creepy older man approaches her and tries to make small talk. His name is Rupert and he is British. He tries to charm her, but a girl sitting nearby notices what he is doing. Her name is CW, and she steps in with an excuse to pull Madison away. CW is local and works like a tour guide. She knows the best places in Thailand. She tells Madison the area is safe, but she should be careful since she is traveling alone. She also offers to keep her company, especially since Ryan still has not shown up. Over the next few days, CW takes Madison to beautiful spots, introduces her to great food, and the two of them spend time in nightclubs. They seem to enjoy each other's company. But one night, after coming back from a club, Madison finds the door to her villa wide open. Someone has broken in. Her money, beauty products, clothes, and even her passport are gone. She panics and calls CW, who contacts the police right away. The police file a theft report, and CW gives Madison a form to apply for a new passport. Usually, it takes about 2 weeks to get one from the US Embassy. Madison does not want to stay that long. She has work and appointments waiting for her back home. Later that night, she tells Ryan she will miss her flight because her passport was stolen. Ryan gets upset and blames her. He comes across as demanding and seems to care more about her Instagram account than her well-being. He complains that missing shots will drop her ranking. Madison gets frustrated because he is not even trying to understand her situation. After thinking about it, she decides the relationship is not working anymore and breaks up with him. Ryan tells her to calm down, but she ends the call. Over the next few days, Madison continues traveling around Thailand with CW and seeing more beautiful places. She posts stunning photos on her account. When she asks CW to take a selfie together, CW refuses because she is camera shy. She believes her birthmark makes her unattractive and worries that people will post rude comments, which might create problems for Madison online. After many days of touring the country, CW brings Madison to her home, which sits right by the sea. She planned a surprise for Madison the next morning. They were going to visit a nearby island by themselves. CW had her own boat and knew how to navigate the sea well. Madison agreed right away. She was excited because she wanted to try something daring for once. They reached a remote island that was far from the mainland. Hardly any tourists ever visited and no ships passed nearby. When Madison checked her phone, she realized she had no signal. She noticed a mark carved into a piece of wood. 7 lines were drawn on it. That night, while sitting by the fire, Madison said she had not sat like this in 10 years. Back then, she used to sit with her friends around a fire and listen to scary stories. She joked that if one of her friends were here, she would say CW brought her to this island to kill her. She said it was the perfect spot for a murder since no one would hear her scream. CW laughed a bit and said she would not kill her but she would leave her here. She told Madison she would survive only a few days before starving. She said Madison would find no food, no water, and she would disappear in the sand just like the others. CW said Madison was not the center of any story and that people did not care as much as she thought. She said if Madison died here no one would notice. Madison laughed because she thought it was a joke. She said there was one flaw in CW's plan. If she died, her followers would notice and come looking. They both laughed and enjoyed the fire for a while. The next morning, CW did exactly what she said. She left Madison on the beach and took her phone. She kept uploading photos so the world would think Madison was still alive. She took over Madison's account and her life. CW was the one who had stolen her money, clothes, and passport. She had been pretending to be Madison for days by wearing her clothes. She cloned Madison's voice with AI and used face-swapping tools to replace her own face in photos and videos. Ryan kept calling and texting Madison's number to fix things, but CW ignored him, which pissed him off. Later, she printed a photo of Madison and placed it on a wall beside photos of other girls. Before all this, CW had already killed 5 other girls. She was a complete psychopath and a serial killer. She then posted as Madison online, saying she needed a break and did not know when she would return. After resting in Madison's villa for a few days, CW started looking for her next victim. She found another influencer named Jessica, who was also traveling alone in Thailand. CW began following her around, watching her and learning her routine. Just like before, she became friendly with Jessica and quickly offered to show her around. During one of Jessica's photo shoots, CW stole her hotel key card. Later, she broke into her room and stole her clothes, money and passport. When Jessica called her for help, CW took her to Madison's villa, but she got a huge shock when she arrived. Ryan was there. He had planned a surprise visit. The villa was in Madison's name and he was the one paying for it, so he had full access. Jessica was confused because CW had told her the villa was hers and that no one else lived there. CW quickly changed her story and said she was Madison's friend and that Madison let her use the place. Ryan was confused but accepted the explanation. The next morning, CW called Ryan using a fake version of Madison's voice. She used an AI tool that could clone voices and speak whatever she typed in real time. The fake voice told Ryan to leave the villa because they had broken up. Ryan was hurt and confused because he truly believed Madison would return. He told Madison that if she wanted him to leave, she should come say it to his face. He decided to stay in the villa for a few more days to wait for her. This created a big problem for CW, who hoped to fix everything fast. Jessica asked both of them to go out and explore. CW tried to refuse at first, but Ryan agreed and said he knew some great places. The three of them went out together. While CW stepped away for a moment, Ryan told Jessica about Madison's burglary and shared his suspicions about CW. Jessica, being an experienced traveler, began checking CW's story. To learn more, she sent a direct message to Madison's phone saying she had found something creepy about CW and needed to talk. Since CW had Madison's phone, she saw the message. Jessica felt uneasy and decided to leave the villa as soon as possible. CW sensed what she was planning. Before Jessica could walk out, CW stopped her. They argued because Jessica believed CW was hiding something. CW had been getting away with murder for years because she looked innocent, and no one ever suspected her. She attacked Jessica, slammed her head against the wall, and killed her by pressing her heel into Jessica's neck. CW hid the body in a box just as Ryan returned with some guests. Luckily for her, no one noticed anything. When Ryan came back, CW planned to kill him too. She went upstairs with a knife, but then her phone buzzed. Ryan had tagged her in one of his photos as Madison's friend. That meant her identity was now online, so she needed to delete the photo before moving forward with her plan. She wanted to stay completely hidden. The next morning, CW lied to Ryan and told him Jessica had gone home and would message him later. When Ryan checked his account, he was shocked to see a new post from Madison. In the picture, Madison looked like she was happily in love with another guy. This broke his heart because it made the breakup seem final. CW had created and posted the edited image herself. Later, she comforted Ryan by saying he had traveled across the world to make things right and that if Madison didn't appreciate that, she didn't deserve him. They talked for a while. Ryan complained about Madison's account because the ranking was dropping and the photos looked low quality, almost like someone else was running it. He even offered to help CW grow her own page because he thought she had the potential to become an influencer too. He said she looked unique with her birthmark. CW just smiled and laughed at how clueless he was. That evening they went to a club. CW slipped something into his drink to make him drowsy. She took him back to her place, undressed him, took off her own clothes, and put protection on him so it would look like they had slept together willingly. She unlocked his phone and also deleted her photo from his page. Then, she lay beside him as if it had all been consensual. The next morning, Ryan woke up naked, confused, and unable to remember anything. The scene made him believe something had happened between them. Later in the day, CW dropped him off at the ferry station and said goodbye. After that, she burned all of Madison's things. The movie shows a flashback of how Ryan and Madison first met and how he thought she was fresh, talented, and perfect for social media. He still wasn't ready to give up on her. He tracked down the hotel where her last photo had been posted. When he asked the staff, they told him Madison had never stayed there. This only made him more confused. While he was searching for answers, Rupert approached him and tried making small talk. Ryan wasn't in the mood. He showed Rupert the latest photo of Madison and asked if he had seen her. Rupert remembered Madison and CW from earlier and shared what he knew. He told Ryan the photo was fake because the sky in the picture was clear, but it was currently the rainy season in Thailand. When it rains there, it pours. The photo CW uploaded was taken during the summer, and she had simply edited it and swapped someone's face for Madison's. This shocks Ryan and he starts digging for the truth. He calls Madison's best friend, who says he spoke to her on a video call a week ago. He also says that if Madison had met a new guy, she would have told him. That information pushes Ryan to take a closer look at the photos and videos Madison posted after she lost her passport. When he removes the beauty filters, he finally sees it. The face looks wrong and it is clear Madison is in danger. Ryan rushes back to the villa and finds it empty. The only thing left is CW's bag. Inside the bag, he finds Madison's diary with her last written entry. After reading it, he understands everything about the boat and the island. When CW returns to the villa, Ryan attacks her from behind and ties her to a chair. He holds a knife to her throat and demands to know where Madison is. CW tries to scare him by saying that if he calls the police, they will arrest him instead. She had used his phone earlier to send abusive messages to Madison's account, making it look like Ryan was the one harassing her. Angry, Ryan drags CW to her boat and forces her to take him to Madison. CW, being a smart and experienced killer, knows exactly how to play it. She agrees, then waits for the right moment to strike. She suddenly turns on him, knocks him into the water, and ends him. She hides his body in the boat and goes back to her villa. Using Madison's account, she posts fake accusations against Ryan, claiming he molested her. By the next morning, comments and messages flood in as people react in shock and offer support. CW feels thrilled by all the attention. A few days later, she takes the boat to the island to bury Ryan's body. When she arrives, she freezes. The fire on the beach is still burning. Someone has been there recently, or Madison is still alive. She checks the wood log and sees the mark now reads 25. CW searches the whole island for Madison's body but finds nothing. Suddenly, Madison appears behind her and attacks her. She knocks CW down and runs to the boat. There she finds Ryan's body. She takes the boat and leaves the island. A few minutes later, CW wakes up and runs toward the water. She sees Madison sailing away. A faint smile crosses CW's face as she realizes she is doomed. That's a wrap on our breakdown of the 2022 movie Influencer. What do you think about this movie? Drop your thoughts and reactions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss one of our thrilling movie analyses and deep dives. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned for more edge of your seat content.